bucket trash here. Well, I'm about to do a review that has been requested almost as long as I've been doing videos, and that is Energon Skorponok. Probably in the first 12 requests I got was this guy, and I kept putting him off for some reason. I need to apologize to Blade 2 Edge. He wanted me to review him with this guy. I just filmed the review. It was 20 minutes. I'm not uploading a 20-minute video. Here's the comparison review. Yeah, this guy rocks. Oh, this guy sucks. Done with that. Anyway. Let's zoom in on this guy a little bit. So anyway, this is the main man here. One of the better figures from Energon. Of course, the Decepticons from Energon were all almost better than the Autobots. So it comes no surprise that this guy is a fairly good figure. Just for a little size comparison, let's stick him next to RC right here. So you see he's got RC right here, and he's like... So as a more serious size comparison, here he is off the tray and on level ground with Bruticus Maximus. And Bruticus is bigger, but he's made out of, 5 figures. He should be comparatively large. Let's see if I can find something a little bit better. I'm pretty sure this guy was sold as an Ultra. I can't remember, but he came in a 2-pack with Landmine, and Landmine was an Ultra, so here he is next to Minosaur, which I think was an Ultra. I'm not sure. Yeah, he was an Ultra. 90% sure. So, he's not as tall, but he's close. And with all the bulk, I mean, he's there. I'm going to have to move quick because I've got 4 modes to go through. Yes, that's right. 4 modes. Got a big surprise for y'all. One thing I want to do before I start to transform this guy, though, is show you how I prefer to have his robot mode done. I know that it's show accurate to have the shoulders out at an angle, but it gives him weird shoulders. I mean, the angle's all messed up. So I just like to have him like this, with the shoulders more like some pylons. To each their own. The hands, whenever you open them up, I don't know if y'all can see it in there, but the thumb opens up also, so he's got automorph. Got a launching missile inside the hand. It's nice if you have the hand shut. Well, you can't even get to the trigger to launch it anyway, but it would just hit there and you wouldn't lose it. What we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and do his jet mode, since that's what we're closest to. You're going to go ahead and open up his chest, flip the head away. I wish they would have made him a headmaster. Shut up, Josh. You're going to take this section that the tail's mounted on, swing it up and around. I just want to let y'all know y'all won't be hearing any sound effects. The 3-button batteries are dead, and the only store in town that sells them is closed for the night. So you've pretty much got this right here going on. Take and put his legs forward to where his legs are straight up in the air. Bend this down. Stow the heel spur on each foot. So it's basically get the robot mode in a sitting pose right here, and that's how you do the back of the jet. Flip these down to where they're more aerodynamic. Arrow. And the feet pop out to the sides. While I'm thinking about it, there was a dark Skorponok version of this guy. I did not pick him up because I already had one of the mold. Little did I know he would become semi-valuable. As been told to me, he's going for pretty good prices on eBay. So there you go. There is his jet mode. It's fairly long. It's actually fairly decent. Let's just set it down right here. I don't have any... well, I've got Starscream right here. And you're not. So you can see he is quite a bit more massive than Starscream is. This is a terrible shirt. Let's see something to make him look even more massiver. Here he is next to Jetfire from Titanium. My only Titanium figure, period. Not a whole lot I can say about this mode. I'm going to be quoting a guy. I've just watched his video because I was not intending to do this. I had this guy on the desk all week ready to review him. Then he reviewed him 2 days ago. I love her mess. And what he said was, a lot of people say this is an intermediate mode. I don't agree with that. And he didn't agree with it either. But there's a bunch of stuff on here that the only reason it's on here is for this mode. The feet don't have to do this for anything else. They have this right here, this cockpit right here. And I want to point this out. He's got a cockpit right here. Let me zoom in. He's got his cockpit right here from his tank mode. He's got a cockpit right here from, I don't know why that's there. And he's got another cockpit up here. So got quite a few people available to drive this thing. Fly, whatever. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Only real problem with this mode is the missiles would be firing at stuff that he's running away from, which might be the point, but I prefer forward firing missiles. Actually, I don't prefer missiles at all. Let's see, what else can I say? What else can I say? I don't believe I did the Scorpion mode. No, I didn't. I'm doing it in a different order than I did the original time, so that's messing me up. What you're going to do for the Scorpion mode is take the front of the jet right here and just flip it around underneath like that. Then flip this up, and this is going to turn around again to where this black piece clips onto the back of his waist. You're going to take and rotate his arms to the front of the vehicle. Spread these out to the sides. And then bring it back to center again. Next thing you're going to do, put the turbines back into the tank tread. Roll this forward underneath. And at the front of the tank tread, these little wedges go like that to make like a little ramp if he needs to run over something, which I'm sure he does on occasion. Get the arms into a better position, and you're there. If my camera was pointing at it. The camera's haunted, or I'm stupid. So anyway, you got it here, and it's fairly compact, especially compared to his jet mode. But looks very good. This is actually, it was my favorite mode until what I'm about to show you all in a little bit. So, I'm going to go ahead and open up these right here, and he has his launching missiles and everything. He's very wide in this mode. He's actually, no. I started thinking about it, now I'm going to have to worry about it. 1, 2. He is almost twice as wide as he is tall in this mode. And long it's a little bit closer, but he's broad, he's bold, he's husky. Now this right here, what I'm about to show y'all, I was in contact with someone on eBay and I bought some instructions from them for $80. And what this was, they had originally planned for this guy to have a 4th mode. They removed some of the stuff that it was going to have in the 4th mode to cut down on the cost of making it, but all the joints required to be able to go into that mode are still included on this figure. It's just little details and stuff well, I'm just going to stop talking about it. I'm just going to tell you what it is. This guy has a battle station mode. Yes. And here are the instructions that I bought for $80. Like I said, this guy, he was one of the guys that helped design the figure, he said. And you can tell it's official. It's got the Decepticon logo right there. It doesn't, it's got no bleed through, so it's, even though it looks like, magic marker, I think this is genuine. I think that probably this guy was afraid of getting in trouble for, taking this information out. He drew it in what looks like a very large hurry, but, I mean, come on, you're not going to sell something on eBay for $80 and it not be, honest, are you? So, anyway, let's go ahead and get into his battle station mode. What you're going to do with the legs, just spin these around, so just to free up some area to work for right now. Open these out like you're going to the plane mode, but leave these sections right here also straight out. Turn this up, and this is going to come up and over like this, and it's already starting to look like a base to me. Your results may vary. And all you got to do is flip the ramps up right here, and there he is in his battle station mode. Straighten that out real quick. What he's supposed to be, what the guy explained to me, was whenever he was working with the Autobots for a short while, and the Terracons were attacking, what this guy was supposed to do is just transform into this mode. And you notice all of his weapons are pointing, up at an angle like that right there. He was supposed to just be here firing, just strafing everything in the air, just, death from the ground instead of death from above. And a very neat thing that he said was going to be incorporated is, you notice the jets in it back here? The jets were going to fire up to turn him, to where you could strafe different parts, because none of these guns can turn. They're locked in this position. Like, they can go forward and back and up, aim up and down, but none of them can actually swivel. So that's what he was going to do, was the jets in his ankles were actually going to take and rotate the whole base mode. I said some stuff had been removed. You see these blue things right here? And you're looking at them and you say, man, those kind of look like guns. They were supposed to be. But to take and cut down the production cost of the vehicle, they just molded this in and it's glued in place rather than having the pin in it to be able to swivel out. So he was also supposed to be able to do, attack stuff on the ground also. He still has these guns next to the control booth right here, but that is the extent of his forward-firing weaponry in this mode. So, anyway, if y'all want, I kind of feel bad doing this to the guy because, he's got to, support his wife and children, I'm sure, selling these on eBay. But I've actually uploaded to my photo bucket the instructions if you wanted to take and download them, or if you want a nice printed copy like this for $15, I can make you a set. I hate to undercut the guy, but I gotta support my habit too. So anyway, y'all have a good day and take care. Don't you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut!